The next group of tracks I have are all for MIDI routing. So I've got these all tracks here, all grouped up into this group. So I like to tuck these away. I really have no reason to look at these while I'm playing live. They just basically send MIDI from one place to another. I've got tracks that will cause my launch pad to light up when I hit the pads. A popular thing I like to do is take the MIDI from my launch pad in this case, or my MPK Mini in this case, and route it through an arpeggiator. So right now I've got this arpeggiator. This is just the notes normal. Now when I turn on the arpeggiator here, you see the 16th note went on. I can do things like this. It's sort of like the MPC note repeat mode. So I've got MIDI being sent out to Resolume, which is a VJ software for visuals while I play live. And these next few tracks take the MIDI that's being input into my ultralight, my Motu ultralight, the hardware MIDI, and it sends it to different places. For instance, what I can do here is I can take my iPad, and I've got an app that sends out MIDI notes to the MPK Mini. So if I turn that guy on here, when I hit these notes, you'll start hearing this synth. Which is pretty cool if you have, because the iPad has some pretty neat MIDI programs, MIDI apps that you can use. So this allows me to take advantage of some kind of cool, different way of playing the keys. That you wouldn't normally get. So these all send MIDI from, I can do it also to my OP1 right here. You see the OP1 is reacting to the snap. Again, I can do it the opposite way as well. I can send MIDI to the iPad. So if I open up, say, my Korg app here, I'm going to turn off the MPK instruments, and we're only going to hear the Korg now. This app here is now being controlled by my keyboard, which I find a lot nicer than trying to play chords on this screen without the tactile feedback. I've got a couple other plugins I've got for this one here allows my stop buttons on my APC 40 to light up when I have a clip going. So right now you'll notice these light up, so it's easy to tell where my sounds are coming from. I can just hit stop and cut that stuff out. So, that's a quick overview, but I'll show you how to do some of this stuff later. This is really just a section for MIDI routing, and I think it's a good way to organize your tracks, your live set.